death metal collection update time. 2 albums today. Been slowing down the buying, but there's a couple of things coming next week, so I'll probably have a big collection update where I'll show more than just 2 albums. But one thing that I do want to mention, check out these awesome Heavy Metallurgy long sleeve t-shirts. They're available on the Bindrune Recordings website. As you know, Marty had these pressed for the stream that I do frequently, and they do it every Friday. They do the album club on Wednesdays. There's reviews on Mondays. Link will be in the description. I had the black one on in my video yesterday. I'm wearing the white one today because, like I said, in Florida it's a little bit chillier weather here, so I'm able to wear this shirt. I'm very excited. But Relapse reissue season is still going strong, and I've got 2 Relapse reissues to show you guys today. One of them, though, is a curious one. I don't know if it's an actual official reissue. I don't really know the whole story about this. There's really nothing on Relapse's website or their Bandcamp that explains what this reissue is or how many they pressed or anything like that. So maybe somebody can do some investigation here. I could probably just message somebody a contact that I have at the label, but I don't want to waste their time. It's really not that important. I have it in my collection now, so I don't really give a fuck. But the first one is they finally reissued the Disembowelment album that I have been wanting to get on vinyl for a very long time. I know that they've done like box set reissues and stuff like that in the past couple of years, but Transcendence into the Peripheral is one of my I don't know how to say that word. One of my all-time favorite Death Doom albums, or just death metal albums as a whole. Australian Death Doom band, iconic. I don't think I really need to talk about this album whatsoever. But just so you know, this is available. It is not sold out. As soon as I saw this was announced, it was also announced the same time as the Hemorrhage reissues. Those are coming. I finally ordered those, but I ordered this one first, and I paced myself. It's a double LP, obviously. I think it would be very strange if it wasn't. And it's really, really, really nice quality. So you see the glossiness there. Here's the back. Here's the gatefold of the lyrics. And was there a printed inner sheet? I can't remember. No. Pretty nice color that goes really well with the album cover. Both LP is a little bit different. Whoa, that's really hard to see on camera. It's a purple black marble, but this is like the darker one, but there is a lighter one too. So both the LPs are slightly different shades of the purple and black marble. But so this one you can see better. There you go. A little bit better. I don't know. The lighting in my camera sucks. But yeah, I promise there's a lot of purple. There you go. So it looks really, really nice. Just a little bit of background. This came out in 93. And yeah, it's Death Doom. It's got chanting. It's got haunting sounds, dark ambience. It's got everything. It's a great album. It's one of my all-time favorite albums. I've only owned this on CD forever. And my CD copy is really trashed because it's just been through the ringer of my life. But yeah, I don't know what the pressing count of this was, but I know it was fairly a lot because there's no like limited number on the hype sticker, which is how you generally know if it's a larger scale pressing that Relapse does. So very, very excited to have this. I've listened to it about 3 times now since I've gotten it about a week and a half ago. But yeah, I love this album. There is, obviously demos and EPs and compilations and a box set and stuff like that I need to get. Someday I will fork out the money for them, but for now, I'm happy with this. On a day that I'm looking for the next grail, maybe I'll start to look for some of those that are within a decent price range, but they kind of sell for shitty costs on Discogs at the moment. So the next thing is, and I don't really understand, I don't really know what this release is. A buddy of mine named Chris, we constantly talk with each other back and forth about music and stuff, and he texted me one night, it was like last Monday, so it's been a little over a week, and said, hey, I just got this Bandcamp notification from the Relapse alumni page that they just added some Mortician vinyl. It looks like it's a reissue. So as soon as he texted me that, I went to it and I bought it because I don't own any Mortician on vinyl. I only have some shitty digibook CD reissues. I think they may be bootlegs. I've had them for a while now, but I've always wanted to get them on vinyl. So this popped up, House by the Cemetery, on the Relapse Alumni Bandcamp page. I ordered it. It came about 4 days later. So I got this on Thursday of last week. Thursday or Friday, I can't remember. And I went to go, like, see if it was still available. Was planning on recording a whole entire video about this, but I didn't have enough time for the weekend. About how excited I was. And it's gone off the Bandcamp page, and it's not even on the Relapse website. Like, sometimes they leave the stuff up there just to show that it's sold out, but it's not even remotely on the website. Only just their Mortician shirts. So I don't know what the pressing run of this is or anything. It's not on Discogs. So I have no idea. I don't know if they found some random copies from a 2020 reissue set that they did that was maybe specially limited. I don't know. Like I said, it's not on Discogs. So, and the reason why I'm thinking that this might be a 2020 reissue and maybe they found some extras and just threw them up on Bandcamp really quickly and pushed out the notification to Bandcamp users and limited to that is because on the back of the jacket, it has obviously the original release date of 1995 when this came out. Right? This came out in 1995? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. They also have then a 2020 Relapse Records, which means it was reissued that date, and that's like the run of it. At least generally that's how Relapse has done it in the past. I don't know. But when I go on Discogs, this particular color variant is not listed. So I don't know if this was I don't know if they accidentally posted this. They pulled the trigger on this and some people saw it and bought it, so they just shipped them out. And then they pulled the release, and maybe this is coming this next Friday or something. Because the color variant that they pressed is similar to color variants that they've been pressing on other albums that they've been releasing this year. And it's that like black ice variant with the splatter. I'm trying to think of what the other album that I bought with this like color variant. I can't remember it right now. So that is, yeah, it's gone. I think I've only seen one other person on Instagram show this off, so I don't know how many were available. Or the next day when I went to go look to see if it was still available because I was going to order another one and send it to a friend, it was gone. So it was gone like within hours. So I don't know if my theory is here, and I'm probably completely wrong, totally completely wrong. So just this isn't holding anything true, or I'm not saying this is correct. Is that possibly they are reissuing this, and somebody might have accidentally made it available on the Relapse Alumni Bandcamp too soon. And since people saw it and bought it, instead of just refunding their money, since they had it on hand, they're like, okay, we'll just ship it to them. And they're planning on doing like an official reissue announcement of this maybe sometime this week or maybe the week before Halloween. This is a very Halloween-y album, and maybe along with other Mortician reissues, which would be awesome. So I don't know. I have no idea. But again, there's like no information around this. And I've been checking for the last couple of days to see before I made this video, just so that way I'm not getting people's hopes up here. But I have no idea. So, but it sounds fantastic. Mortician is one of my favorite death metal bands, which I don't think I need to talk about this music at all. But if you're not familiar, this is an EP that came out in '95. Often, a pretty... Like, I would say it's like a cult classic. People often hunt for this one, along with Hacked Up for Barbecue, and Day of Death also I really enjoy. So most of those albums are owned on Relapse. Relapse should reissue them, and I hope they will. I know Hell's Headbangers has done reissues in the past, but I've never been able to get them. And they sell for stupid prices on Discogs. So here's the printed inner sheet. I love that picture of Will. Just so iconic and classic there. And then the lyrics on the other side. So again, I don't need to talk about the music. This is pretty much a no-brainer here. If you're watching this channel, you definitely know it. And you've at least seen it or heard it at least once in your life. And then the back is Wes Benschotter's artwork. The iconic Wes. So yeah, I don't know what the deal with this pressing was. Somebody even commented on because I posted this on Instagram a couple of days ago. Somebody even commented on it and said, hey, I saw this go up on Bandcamp, and when I went to go buy it, it was gone. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just did a really strictly limited run just for their Bandcamp or alumni page. I don't know. It came up last Monday, or it was like Monday or Tuesday. I meant to go back in my texts and see when I got the notification. And it was gone by Bandcamp Friday. So it was pretty much just gone. So I don't know. If anybody in the Relapse family is watching this or knows, maybe you can comment, or if anybody just knows, I have no idea. But I am hoping this means more Mortician reissues are coming, because this is what I was going to start hunting for for my collection, whether it be OGs or reissues that are selling for stupid prices, trying to haggle some things and trade some stuff. Relapse would make it a lot better if they just reissued these, or if they gave the rights to Hell's Headbangers again or something. I'm not too sure how that works or what's going on with that, but I just know that Hell's has done reissues in the past. They've gotten like the permission or whatever to do it. So those are the two albums that I have today. Two iconic death metal, death doom albums that I've wanted in my vinyl collection for a very long time, and I held out. I'm glad I did, because I know like Relapse is pretty good about reissuing things eventually, for the most part, but this year they've just been going all out. Nile, Suffocation, Hemorrhage, like it's insane. They've just been pumping out a ton of reissues. There's a couple of other things I didn't list off there that I just am blanking on right now. But yeah, Exhumed, they've released some more Exhumed reissues. Last year and the years before, they did like Gruesome. They reissued some Gruesome albums. And then they were doing Death like every year. I'm kind of glad that they didn't do Death this year, and they've just been focusing on these other bands. Yep, that's all I have. Let me know in the comments if you know anything about this Mortician reissue. Did anybody else see this Bandcamp notification and snag it? I'm just really curious. My guess is it's probably a reissue that is maybe coming later on, and it just somebody maybe accidentally made it available on Bandcamp when they shouldn't have. That's my guess, but I don't know if that's the truth or not. So, all right, that's all I have. I'll see you guys in the next one.